My name is Dan Alexander. I am running for AS President. I'm number one on the ballot, so I'm your number one choice.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ryan Bast. I'm a third-year organizational communication major here at Chico State. I've taken a lot of advantages of all the programs that we offer here at Chico State. I love everything about this university. I'm really excited to serve you as my constituents, my colleagues, and students here at Chico. We're going to do great things for the community as well as the university. We're going to keep the promises that we've made to ourselves, our university, this institution, and our community. I can't wait. It's going to be a great year. Thank you very much for all being here.
Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for all coming. My name is Nick Boles. I'm running for Associated Students President. I'm number 3 on the ballot, and my main objective is restore the original motto of the Associated Students, which was called Students Serving Students. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Jesse Eller, and I'm number 4 on the ballot for AS President.
Okay. Dan, what do you see as the main pitfall of CSU Chico today, and what initiatives do you plan to take to fix those problems?
I think definitely one of the biggest issues facing CSU Chico right now is the budget. And not only the state budget, but also the AS budget. Really looking at the state budget, the $300 million cuts, $389 million cuts that are going to be affecting us. Fighting those at the state, fighting those, lobbying them, and really supporting the CSSA, the California State Student Association. As far as looking at the AS goes, I've been a champion for affordability, looking at the fees, seeing when they're needed, where they're needed, and where our money's actually going. And also, we also have our 2 businesses, the bookstore and the food services. We've been a champion and we've been number 1 across the country in used textbook sales, and I want to continue that and really work on continuing our affordability through the textbook program. As far as dining services go, the cost of food is going to continue rising with gas prices, et cetera, et cetera. And so really looking at how we can increase efficiencies and really make it a better program so that it serves the students better.
Ryan?
I would say a pitfall of our university is maybe the ideals that we've set forth for ourselves and the momentum that we need to require, or that the momentum that it would require to continue to excel in the ways that we have. We have the 2nd highest graduation rate in the entire CSU system, and that's outstanding. We're the 8th greenest sustainable university in the entire world, 2nd in the country, 2nd only to Harvard. We do a lot of great things, and we can only increase our potential to do great things. So I would say that if I had to choose a pitfall for this institution, it would be to continue on our legacy of greatness that we've already set forth for ourselves. We've set the standard really high, and as students, we all need to do our part to continue on with that legacy. We have so many faculty members and administrators that have done so many great things for this university. I actually was the only student out of all 16,750 students this year that was selected to be on the Staff Member of the Year committee, or Staff Member of the Year Award Decision Committee. And I got to experience all the great staff members that we have here. I've seen the great communication that we have within our community, which is very unique because we are one of the few college campuses left here in the United States. And that's something that we need to take advantage of. So I would say that if I had to choose a pitfall for this amazing, outstanding university, that it would be we've set the bar so high, and we need to make sure that we keep getting students that want to keep it going.
Thank you. Okay. What do you see as the main pitfall of CSU Chico today, and what initiatives do you plan to take to fix those problems?
The main pitfall right now at Chico State University is obviously student awareness, specifically of the associated students. The original thing is what I'm saying is 2,000 students around are the ones that are voting. There's 15,000 other students that don't actively participate in these elections. We need to reach out to all these other students. Another big problem is basically success rates of the academic probation system. There's about a 40% success rate in academic probation. Last semester there's 867 students on it. Of them, 346 got off. That is unacceptable. We need to restructure this program. With recent budget cuts that are threatening to hurt our system, we as the associated students need to come together and fix this problem. I plan to do this by creating an umbrella fund because they are students and should be incorporated into the associated students, not just the university. Another thing that I'm trying to work on is non-student jobs. Last year, 20 non-students were hired. I want to create a board that would basically determine whether or not these jobs are suitable for students or if they're suitable for career employees. Most of these jobs are suitable for non-students. However, there's a good chunk that could save thousands of dollars in costs and benefits. that would potentially help the students, student organizations, and so on. Another thing that is definitely lacking is school spirit, and that's why I want to create Wildcat Wednesday, which is every Wednesday. All students wearing Chico State apparel will get discounts at AS locations and a bunch of participating local businesses. They're all very excited to work with us. The students and the community are homogeneous, and we should definitely work to improve that relationship. Thank you.
Here at Chico State, student awareness is a big issue. We as Chico State need to make the invisible visible. That falls under everything from budgets to involvement. Student budgets, like Dan said, are a big issue here at Chico State, and we need to make students aware of that. They don't realize that there is a budget crisis going on that's going to directly affect them and their education here at Chico State. We need to make the awareness of student organizations more readily available to our students. If we say we want to empower students when they leave here, provide them with premier education, personal growth, and career success, we need to make sure that those opportunities are available to them. Actions behind words. For this coming weekend, we have the March in Sacramento, making sure that that is very visible to our students. Esmeralda is doing a phenomenal job of making sure that there are students out there recruiting and signing up for this march. This next November, there is a conference called Built to Last. It's in the calendars. This conference is specifically designed to empower student organizations, looking at their mission statements, purpose statements, and figuring out how we can empower them so they can be better opportunities for students to succeed. So bringing visibility to the campus is what is one of the largest issues here on campus at Chico State.
Thank you. Dan, would you like to respond?
Looking at all three of the other issues that were brought up, none of those would happen if you weren't able to be here. Accessibility is one major issue that comes up with affordability. If students can't afford the CSU system, how do we expect them to be able to build to last through our student organizations? Have school spirit if they're not part of our school because of the access of affordability. All these issues are really needed to be tackled through the affordability of both associated students and the university to make sure that we get the students that are willing to be here and wanting to be here.
That's a great point. He brings up accessibility to our university is key. However, we're very fortunate in the sense that we're an outstanding university. I've already touched on some of the things that we've excelled in. We received more applications to CSU Chico this year than we have in the past 8 years total. That's amazing. People want to come to our university, and that's great. Retention rate is something that we can work on as well. Something that one of my fellow candidates spoke on is the jobs that we have provided for career staff as opposed to students. And as I can see that would save money, the transitional period of replacing that job each year is not feasible. You would have this type situation every single year occurring. I'm the president of my fraternity, Phi Delta Theta. We proudly are recognized and known for non-hazing as well as being an international dry fraternity. This has allowed me a lot to see and observe officer transitions throughout my executive experiences. I've gone to international leadership conferences and things like that I see. We can't have these staff career jobs going into students and being replaced year by year. It's not going to work for us.
Thank you. Nick?
Yeah, accessibility, money, these are all issues. And by taking back the AS and replacing some of these jobs with student jobs is possible. It's not an impossible feat. By working cooperatively within the office, these things can be achieved. This is not impossible. Some of these jobs are research assistants. Do we really need career employees for research assistants? Do they need to be paid benefits? Can we employ a couple part-time students, pay the minimum wage, they'll be happy. Thousands of dollars will be saved that could be potentially be put into student organizations and things like that. Thank you very much.
There are 23 other schools here in California that students have the opportunity to go to. Answering the question with them, what's in it for me? Why do students want to come to Chico State? That's what we have to answer. That visibility of all that we offer here as a product. We are a corporation. Our job as AS officers are to make sure that we have that money. By doing our jobs properly, by being down in Sacramento this 21st, being down in Sacramento this summer while our job starts, that's going to ensure that that budget is going to be fixed. Now, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. We need to bring our students here to Chico State for the opportunities that they're going to experience with premier education.